Good afternoon, everybody. This is a little mini lesson tutorial on just the basics of the ukulele, the basic chords, and just general techniques that are very helpful when you're learning to play this instrument. So, first thing, we want to make sure that our ukulele is in tune, right? So as we know by now, from top to bottom, okay, meaning from the ceiling to the floor, the strings are all on the fourth octave, okay? G, C, E, A, okay? I've already tuned mine with my tuner, so every string should sound like this if you've tuned properly. This is your G, this is your C, this is your E, this is your A. Okay, and you can even be, you can triple check by seeing if some of the notes match up. Because as we know, there are ways to get, for instance, the note A, other different ways versus just playing this, right? So this is our A, but if I put my finger on the second fret, so if we look here, this is the first fret of the G string, this is the second fret of the G string right here. If I put my finger on the second fret of the G string, I also get that very same note, A. You see? That's a way to see if it's in tune. These strings are in tune. Another way to see if the E string is in tune is by playing it on the C string, okay? So this is our C string, first fret, second fret, third fret. Remember, the second fret is the D note, D sharp or E flat. The fourth fret is the note E. That's pretty good. They sound in tune. Okay. Same thing with G, right? This is our G string, but I could also get the note G by playing the third fret of the E string. So the first fret is the note F. This is F sharp. The third fret of the E string is also the note G. Pretty good. Okay, we're in tune. All right, our first chord that is in all the songs, the C chord, okay? We'll play that in a second. I just want to show you, though, general terms, right? This is the body of the ukulele. This is the neck. This is what we call the headstock. These are the tuning pegs, okay? This is the bridge of the ukulele. When you're holding it, it's best to, if you're standing up, you hold it, sort of use your right forearm, press it against your body, okay? And then let the neck sort of just fall right here. And you hold it in the palm of your left hand like this, okay? And then your strumming hand should be strumming over the sound hole, okay? You can either use your thumb. I'm using like the side of my thumb. You're sort of just grazing over the strings. When you're strumming the chords, you're gonna be playing all four strings at the same time. So you can use your thumb. You can use your fingers, the back of your fingers like this. You sort of glue them together like this and you go. So whichever one's more comfortable to you, thumb or that. Okay, C chord. We have open, 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 and then, and this is true for all chords, you want to use the very tip of your fingers in your left hand, okay? And we refer to our fingers with the left hand as 1, 2, 3, and then your pinky is the number 4. So make sure you use the tip of your finger and not the pad of your finger, because you see, here's the difference. Look, this is me using the pad of my finger. Look, by accident, my finger is muting a string that I don't want to have muted. So if if I use the very tip of my ring finger, all the strings sound very beautifully. Okay, so C chord, open, 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 and then number 3, meaning your ring finger, on the 3rd fret. So 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret of the A string. This is the chord C. I'll just strum it for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chord 1. Next chord that's in all of our songs, A minor. Middle finger, number 2, on the 1, 2, 2nd fret. 2nd fret of the G string. And then all the other strings are open. And then your F chord, keep your middle finger where it is. And then to play the F chord, you add your first finger, number 1, to the very 1st fret of the E string. Okay, like this. This is our F chord. Then to play that last chord of Stand By Me, which we call G7, keep your first finger, number 1, where it is. Lift up your middle finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the C string, and then slide your ring finger sort of underneath your middle finger and put it on the 2nd fret of the A string. So we have open, 2nd fret, 1st fret, 2nd fret. That is G7. And then the other chord, the last chord that we've learned so far, is a regular G chord. And you build it this way: middle finger on the 2nd fret of A, ring finger on the 3rd fret of E, and then you add your first finger on top, 2nd fret of C. So from the ceiling to the floor, it's open, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret. And that's it. I'll play each chord for 1 measure, 4 counts each. So here we go. 1, 2, I'll start with C. 1, 2, 3, 4, C. And then A minor. And then F. And then G7. And then regular G. And then back to C. Okay? And again, the strumming pattern, you just want to make sure you're strumming all 4 strings at the same time, and you want to make sure that all strings are sounding. So, for instance, you want to make sure that your fingers are not muting a string by accident, like that. That's bad. I can't get any sound out. But that's really because I'm not pressing hard enough into the fretboard. So make sure you're pressing hard. And then your right hand, all the power is really just coming from your wrist. Your wrist needs to be nice and loose. You're holding everything together with your right forearm, okay? And then have your wrist be nice and loose. You'll get plenty of sound. You don't need to play that hard. All these downstrokes. We'll learn down and up strokes later on. That is the very basic elements of the ukulele. Let me know if you have any questions.